Some of New York's biggest buildings are also its biggest polluters.
Only 1% of our building stock accounts for 30% of our New York City emissions.
So now the City Council is considering a measure that says any building encompassing more than 25,000 square feet will have to get a lot more energy efficient within the next few years. But with that proposal, there's some community concern upgrades will come with a literal cost in the form of rising rents or increased condo fees to pay for it all.
It seems like a good idea, but then it's going to cost more money, right?
It's unlikely to cut into the profits of the developers, so it will probably fall on tenants, unfortunately.
So we took those fears directly to the legislation's main sponsor, Councilman Costa Constantinides. What do you say to people who have some of those concerns?
Well, I'll say that we actually have another bill that will allow for low interest loans that will be amortized over the entirety of the apparatus. So 20 years, 30 years, low interest loans to make sure that we aren't passing this along.
Constantinides also says the new environmental standards will not apply to rent-stabilized buildings to avoid pricing people out of their homes. Though environmental groups say that also means the new rules won't make the city as green as they could. Constantinides defends the decision.
They're still going to have to do better energy audits. They're still going to have to do many things in their buildings that are going to still lead to emissions reductions.
There's more hearings ahead, but look for this to be a major piece of legislation that will lead to a lot of construction on big buildings, perhaps by the end of next year. In Manhattan, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.